I think the beauty of CrossFit is that it challenges everything, right? It challenges me physically, emotionally, mentally. Right? Any type of challenge given to you physically or anywhere else is a mental challenge, so I accept it there. Or accepting it, I guess, is the challenge in itself. Getting into CrossFit, I worked at a gymnastics facility. I was 2 doors down from a CrossFit facility, and they had an opening. They had an opening for like a front desk person or something like that, but they had an opening, so I was just like, it's perfect. So I walked in there, and then like every other CrossFitter, my first workout was Fran. And they were like, do you want to compete? And I was a gymnast in my past life, and so I heard the word compete, and I signed up, and I've been on a roller coaster for like 6 years now. I actually went to the CrossFit Games in 2012 to watch Jenny Davis, a former OPT or OPEX athlete, and that's where I met James Fitzgerald out on the floor. Well, fast forward to, I came out here for 3 weeks before the 2013 regional, trained with Danny and all of those guys. Went back home, went to the regional, qualified for the games, went to the games. I got cut. I was a bottom 10, and I had a conversation with James, and he just told me all the things that I needed to hear. He told me the truth. He told me I wasn't gonna do well. And he told me that my goal was not to win, but to continuously improve over time. And because he was so honest with me, I felt like I could trust him. And I went back home, and I was really excited to move out to see what would happen next, because now my new goal was to get better over time. And I went back home and I injured myself. And I was invited to come train directly under James Fitzgerald. So that is the definition of my entire career. Getting really close to what I want and then having to actually work for it. So it's been the worst and best challenges that I've ever had. 4 years later, if me and CrossFit were a relationship, we'd be starting back up. It's just a whole new chapter, but I think I'm just more aware of the fact that I have endless possibilities. In a perfect world, I want to be the fucking fittest woman on earth. But I say that emotionally, of course, because that's what seems like is the best thing to have. But I guess I just really want to find my fucking potential, whatever that is. I equate it with being on top of the podium, because being on top of the podium equals being the best, but I know what I can do, and I've felt it, so if I can get as close to my best as possible, whatever that means would be ideal.